In a criminal case, the discovery process is an essential piece of the puzzle. This process, where the prosecution and defense exchange evidence, ensures fairness and transparency, particularly in grave matters like a double murder case in Delphi, Indiana. Today, we delve deeper into this complex process with a particular focus on exculpatory evidence. The discovery typically begins with police reports and statements. This can include detailed narratives by responding officers, notes made at the crime scene, and any other reports generated during the investigation. The specific description of what the officers saw, the condition of the crime scene, and their interactions with witnesses can provide a wealth of information. Another critical component is witness statements. Eyewitnesses, expert witnesses, character witnesses, their statements can add layers to the understanding of the case. Witnesses can provide differing perspectives, lend credence to alibis, or even contradict one another, adding depth to the narrative of what happened. In a murder case, physical and scientific evidence plays a monumental role. DNA samples, fingerprints, ballistic reports, crime scene photos, even digital evidence such as phone records or surveillance footage, all of these can piece together the story of the crime. Experts analyze this evidence, generating reports that also become part of the discovery. Let's now focus on exculpatory evidence. By definition, this is evidence that may indicate the defendant's innocence or lessen their culpability. It could be an alibi, a contradiction in a key witness statement, or even physical evidence that points towards another suspect. But here's where things can get tricky. Sometimes exculpatory evidence might be part of an ongoing investigation. For instance, if evidence points towards a different suspect who is under investigation for a separate crime, there's a delicate balance that needs to be struck. Under the principles established by the Supreme Court in Brady v. Maryland, the prosecution is obligated to disclose exculpatory evidence to the defense. But there's also the need to protect the integrity of the ongoing investigation. In such cases, courts must weigh the defendant's right to potentially helpful evidence against the potential harm to the separate investigation. They might order the evidence to be shared, but under certain protective orders, or they may find ways to provide the essence of the information without compromising the other investigation. But let's not forget the defendant's history can also be part of the discovery. Prior convictions, if relevant to the case, could be included, but again, rules govern this to ensure fairness. The discovery process is not a one-way street. It's a meticulous back and forth with objections, motions, and court rulings shaping what ends up in the final discovery. Each piece of information is reviewed for relevancy, for its potential impact on the case, and for how it aligns with the legal standards and requirements. When delicate situations arise, such as potentially compromising an ongoing investigation, courts can issue protective orders. These orders allow certain evidence to be shared with the defense, but with strict rules on how it can be used. It's also important to note that certain types of information can be withheld entirely from a discovery, such as attorneys' private notes, strategic memos, or information protected under attorney-client privilege. As the case moves forward, the discovery process doesn't simply end. New evidence can come to light, additional witnesses might be found, and supplemental reports may be completed. This would also be shared, following the same rules and scrutiny. Through it all, the balance between the defendant's rights and the broader interests of justice must be maintained. This balance, sometimes a difficult one to strike, lies at the heart of the discovery process and, indeed, our entire criminal justice system. So there you have it, a deep dive into the discovery process. Complex, rigorous, yet essential for ensuring a fair trial. It's a testament to our legal system's commitment to uncovering the truth and ensuring justice for all parties involved. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for listening to this video. I really tried to do better, so leave me a comment below on where I could improve if you noticed a difference. And please like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.